All right, so I'm at a place called The Greenhouse. To find this place, you're gonna go off of Alamoana Boulevard, up Coral Street, right past Theo Davies Volvo, and there's a little back street called Awahi Street. Now, the place called The Greenhouse is a co-working space, and in here, I found two businesses that we're gonna feature. One of them is called Goma Games, and the other one is called, check it out, Doodly Poop. You wanna see what it's all about? Let's go. All right, so we're in beautiful Kakako at a place called The Greenhouse. Now, this is a place where a lot of different small businesses come here so they get to be very creative at things that they do. And one of the businesses that I found here is a company called Goma Games. And this is one of the owners of Goma Games, Mr. John Begonia. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, so John, Goma Games. It sounds like you create games. Am I correct there?
Yes.
All right. When did this passion for games start for you?
When I was born, basically, I've been playing games and always wanting. It was my dream to make my own games growing up. So.
And now you actually get to live it. So instead of working like a 9-to-5 job, you actually get to do what you've always dreamed of doing, which is creating all these great video games.
Yes.
Now the games that you create are not just for fun, though. My understanding is there's also like some education that goes into some of the games that you create.
Yes.
What are some of these games?
Well, we have Pollen, which is a word creation game, and
oh, Pollen. Is
yes.
that the one that after like the first month of releasing that game, you had like over 100,000 people play this game, or 100,000 gameplays in just the first month? All right, so that game, I'm gonna challenge you out there in a little bit, because I think I'm pretty good with at least creating 3 or 4 word kind of things, but that's coming up in just a second. And you also are in the middle of creating a whole nother game right now, which is called
Atomic Apples.
Atomic Apples. And what would you say it's kind of like?
It's kind of like Bejeweled.
Kind of like Bejeweled?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's a game that's not released yet, but it's going to be available for both Apple and also for your Android apps.
Yeah.
All right, can I try that also?
Yeah, sure.
Now, before we go ahead and try those games, what is so different about your company? Because I heard a lot of stories, and that's why I'm so excited to have you on our show. But I hear that you folks actually give back to the community in a couple of different ways. Tell us some of the ways you give back to the community.
Well, we give monetarily, and we also hold workshops, and we're heavily involved with an organization called the IGDA, which is the International Game Developers Association.
Okay.
And we hold events locally here. Around the Kakako area too.
Now also, my understanding is as people and you create money through your video games and your apps and so forth and so on, some of those proceeds actually go back to like charities and nonprofit organizations also then.
Yeah, it's our goal to inspire positive change in the world.
Oh, that is so exciting. All right, so I'm gonna try out the 2 games that he's talking about. I'm gonna challenge you guys in a game called Pollen. Pollen, is that what it's called? And we're going to meet the other half, the one that makes it look good. That's coming up in just a second on Crazy Deals TV. All right, so I'm here with John, and we're using an iPad 2. Now this app is about to come into your stores soon, so make sure you look for it on your Apple apps and also on your Android apps. It's called Atomic Apples, so I'm gonna click it here. And explain to me real quick how this is supposed to work.
So just make matches of 3 of the same color in a row.
Oh, okay.
Like that. And
then as you start doing that, you get to, so as long as you get 3s or more, then you get to, okay. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Whoa. So you just keep on, so you got blueberries, you got bananas, and I'm stuck. Oh, hold on, there we go. There. Oh, that's a 4-hit combo right there. Oh yeah, that's great there. And here's a banana here, and here's a banana there. Oh, I am good. Oh, look at that. You didn't see that one coming. Oh, man. All right. So this is the one you get to look for, and you get to see it first before anyone else. That's this. But here's the game called Pollen. Now this is the game. Now it's an educational game, and basically you put words together, and you get points off of the words that you create. So the bigger the word, the more points. This is the game that when they did it, it was about 100,000 plays in just the first month alone. And this is why I'm going to challenge you guys. I'm going to put it on easy, so if you're at home, I'm going to take it a little easy on you. www.crazydealstv.com, and here we go. Um, there's let's go with moth. M-O-T-H. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Now, thank you. Thank you. All right. We're gonna go with so wait, hold on. Oh, cab. C-A-B. Oh, I'm on a roll now. Oh, watch out. F-O.
What were you spelling?
I was gonna spell fox. But there's no X. Okay, hold on. F. Oh, here we go. F. U.
Play again.
All right, so I got 31.
You can do better than that.
I can do it at www.crazynewstv.com. I challenge you to beat 31. That's right, even if you're in preschool, 31. All right, so we met the guy who creates the games. Now I want to meet your other half, which her name is Kelly, and she's the one that makes it look good and designs it, right?
Yeah.
John, thank you very much. Goma Games, baby. Chee-hoo. Whoa. So you're Kelly.
Yes.
How are you doing, Kelly?
Hello, hi.
All right, so you make things look good.
Yes, I do.
So
Yeah.
John makes the games, designs the games, and does all the programming for it, and you just create the artwork. So is this something that you're working on right now, like one of your projects that you're working on?
I'd say it's concept art for possible games. Let's say a bunny hero and finding treasure.
Okay, so what would you say your theme or your style of artistry would you say it's in?
Really cute, slightly anime style.
And you know what? I get that because these are rabbits.
Yes.
And that's a cloud. And that's a sun with a smiley face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anything with faces, I think. Yeah. Cute things with faces.
All right. So let me go through this. So as he creates the game, do you start doing this first and then he creates the game, or does he create the game and then you create the storyboard? Like, how does gaming normally work?
Typically, we'll sit down and he'll come up with some crazy idea for a new game, and we sit down and on paper and pencil we kind of draw it out really quickly with squares or circles or something. And then after that first meeting, he'll go off and start making a prototype of the mechanics, and then I'll sit down at a computer and draw some cute characters and then give him something initial to play with.
Okay, so you create the scene also, so not just the characters, the scene, the background things, and all those things on any of the games.
Yeah.
What's any of the projects that you're most proud of, or one that's coming up that you're excited about?
I guess every game I attempt to make it a different style. So some that I liked were, one of them was called The Adventures of Cupid, where I kind of made everything look like cut out paper characters. And then another one, was still in progress, was about the Haiti earthquake a couple years ago. So that one I made in like infographic style, where there's a lot of diagrams and things popping up in little trees.
That infographic style.
Yeah.
That style. Okay. So I get it. So something like this game here looks like there's a treasure chest, so maybe the characters are supposed to find the treasure. Is that kind of like the thinking going on with something?
Probably more like an adventure game.
Like an adventure game. Oh, okay. Now, besides you teaming up with being partners with John with Goma Games, you also have your other own business.
Yes.
And that business is called?
Doodly Poop.
Did I hear it right? Doodly Poop?
Doodly Poop, yes.
And Doodly Poop is a separate entity from what Goma Games is. But I hear that you got all kinds of things. Like you got anything from t-shirts to stencils to cards, greeting cards. Well, I would love to see what you do with that other side of the business. So Goma Games, you do this, you create it, you make it look good. John is the creator of it, and you make it look good. And in another business, you actually create all these other things and actually sell it to the public, and we have a website that we get to show them.
Yep.
Would you mind showing it to me?
Yes, of course.
All right, let's go check it out then.
All right.